Subway thing?
No, it's like it's kind of like Amsterdam, but it's so cool. I think you didn't want to go for Marshall. You think you can get Amtrak or Marshall?
Oh, yeah.
Howdy there, Lisa. Ugh.
Hey, there's a whole bunch of people in British Columbia. Hey, how are you doing? Hi. How are you? No, I said it.
Am I melting? No. Actually, after I ended that live stream, my phone was hotter than I thought it was, so I was gonna let it cool down, and then I got suckered into help moving some stuff around, and then I was sweating a lot, so I sat down and had me a little cat nap and go back. Hi, Carol. So I'm ready for the evening now. It was pretty, we call it calm. We got some new pamphlets. Some groups went out. That's why there's hardly anybody here. They're all walking around, and they took the drums with them and 2 or 3 flags, and they're all marching somewhere with handing out pamphlets. But we moved a lot of the stuff around in our trailer, the U-Haul we were renting, and got it organized and see what we have. And they're bringing some more stuff from base camp out here, so we can put that in the U-Haul. I was sweating, and so I decided to cool off a little bit, and I sat down, and next thing I know, I had like an hour and a half cat nap, and I'm ready for the evening. I'll be wide awake now for my security tonight. And, oh, there goes another. Man, I never. I hope they pay firemen and the rescue people pretty well here. The city, the park cops, I guess they have the day off for right now. I don't see any, so. I had a good sleep, and I'm ready for tonight. Hopefully we might run into some entertainment if it doesn't rain. I think there's rain in the forecast again. I got my vehicle parked on this side of the road. Hung up all my stuff that got wet. Really went down the wrong pipe. That got wet during the rainstorm, and it's all dry now, so I'm ready to storm. Well, I really don't want to fight the Russians. I'm more worried about NATO than I am the Russians. There goes one of our little freedom fighters. Good morning, good afternoon, Sean. Uh-oh, he's going to take over the ring toss game and wipe everybody out. Yeah, they had a big group go out. They took those drums and they were beating them, and they had the flags flowing, and they took a bunch of pamphlets and the last of our constitutions that we had. I think they ordered some more that will be here tomorrow. The constitutions, and I have no idea where they marched out to. I don't hear the drums anymore. I don't hear the drums. I don't know if they went up to the Capitol or they went in that direction. But I did a little walk through the cars, and Raptor was on the other side. We just seeing if there's anything. And a lot of people are driving by spitting on our cars. Isn't that childish? Mall doesn't look really busy. Karaoke, they said something about singing again. Oh, I'm only gonna sing if Laughing Lola comes. She's been hitting on me, so maybe I'll sing You Are So Beautiful to Me. Maybe I'll sing that song to her. Well, Lisa, I've been needing help all my life. Or else I'm beyond help, one or the other. I have that Joe Cocker, You Are So Beautiful to Me. I'll sing that to Laughing Lola.
How many points you got? If I tweak it, you get 1 point on it. So how many points is it? Like 64.
Hey, no stepping over the line now. No cheating. Oh, the hateful. Yeah. Like I said, they're programmed to be hateful. They probably grew up being hated and just became part of their system.
They want.
I don't know if y'all know Alice. I tried to get her over here on the stream. She goes by American Girl on the chat. She came for the weekend. Said she'll be back next Thursday after she gets off work. Oh, it is a good song.
Then I get it done. That's my first one the whole day.
And Alice was worried about where how her car, she could sleep in her car. And last night I showed her how she could move all of her stuff over. And she has like a small SUV, kind of compact SUV. And I showed her how to move the seat up, and she can get like an air mattress and put in there, and put a sheet over it, and then put like a sleeping bag, which you really don't need right now, but she could put a sleeping bag and a pillow. And she was, oh, that's such a good idea. And then she slept on it, on the floor on it. She said it was semi-comfortable, but she get that air mattress and put in there, and a sheet and a sleeping bag, and she'll just be really comfortable. Yeah. Well, I guess so. I think she's divorced. She's probably in her mid-50s. She's on the chat here as American Girl. I don't even know if you remember her, American Girl. And there's not rain in the forecast again there, Carol. Severe weather in our area. I got on my little, the hell is there? I'll check the radar, make sure we're in the clear. But I got my clothes dried finally from last night. I put them on opened my doors and hung it over. Yeah, it's not looking too good right now. Winchester and it's getting hammered right now. It's right en route. It's probably 2 hours away, maybe. Boy, if we got this much rain up there in North Dakota, we'd be like the breadbasket of the United States. Let me widen it out a little bit. Yeah, it's right on track. But the forecast says it's only 5% chance of rain. I don't know. It looks unless it keeps on going north faster. But they uploaded my internet on my phone, I guess. It's working really good now. So I'm not going to ever video on that thing again. Yeah, there'll be raining trolls there, Carol. That's what it kind of looks like. It might go up north. We might just get sprinkles. This is all the people that's here right now. There's only probably 10. But they were making a lot of noise when they left. They had the 2 drums and they had 4 or 5 big flags, and they were singing the Battle Hymn of the Republic, and they were going towards the Capitol. So I think they're up there. Troll tears, yes, that could be.
Drive in.
Oh. Yeah, at least my clothes are dry and got my car parked on this side of the street. I like it better on this side of the street, and that way when I pull guard duty I can pull out stuff, my flashlights and stuff easier. I don't have to walk all the way down the street and get my stuff, and then well, Clary, don't work yourself to death. That's why one of the reasons why I like my apartment. I can vacuum in like max 10 minutes, and to mop it only takes like less than 5 minutes. Usually I do my dishes and then I get the mop out and use my dishwater to mop my floor and get it all done in one. Yeah, that one storm looks like it's gonna hit here. It won't last long. It's moving fast. Oh, you got hit by rain there, Speedy? Looks like we got another storm on its way here. As long as it didn't rain like it did last night, jeez. I was gonna change my shorts and underwear last night, but there was 2 cops on each end, and I didn't want to shoot the moon to them, and so I had to kind of like sleep with semi wet clothes. But I mean, I slept in mud and junk like that when I was in the military, so I can do it. I just when I woke up this morning, I kind of went between a couple cars and got out my baby wipes and wiped down the critical areas and my face and my neck and stuff like that. I think I've been in rain every day except for since I got to Bunker Hill. Probably about 4 days out of the whole time it didn't rain. I don't know if I think somebody was out blowing their horn. You know those little power horns they make? We buffering? It looks clear to me. I don't know if he's actually coming here. I know he was bringing that tent to Bunker Hill. I don't know if he's going to stop by here or not. I don't know if he's going to come back to Washington, or just drop that 10 off and go back home. I don't know. No, Mike, I crashed out. My phone was real hot. That's why I didn't go back on real soon. And then I got suckered in to help a few of the women move a bunch of stuff around our U-Haul that we're renting to put stuff in, and I helped them move stuff. And then I was sweating, so I decided to sit down. And next thing you know, I woke up like an hour and a half later, and I go, whoa, and I sat around, and then I came back on here. Yeah, he's helped me a lot on this internet stuff. He's like one of those down-to-earth kind of people. Yeah, it was a happy nappy. I'm ready for the security tonight, or whatever we're doing here. I think they want to do karaoke again. But haven't seen Santa. I really haven't been looking for him. He might have went with that group too. I'm not sure what he was up to. All right, well, I'm excited to see you there, Speedy. I don't know, the mall is pretty empty for a Sunday. That kind of looks like Patriot Q's truck there. I think it is. Yep, it's him. He's got his dogs with him, and I believe his wife was with him. I'm excited about that. I haven't met her. We need to move some vehicles so we can get them in here. But we're all in there pretty tight. I had a hard time getting my vehicle out where I was parked. That took me like probably 10 minutes. I had to go up and back, up. And then I got into my spot there. I'm just gonna let my car sit there for next shower time. That reminds me, I'm gonna look to see showers near me. Showers near me. Yeah. Let me, how about, truck stop, Washington, D.C. Let me do it a little bit better. Truck stops with showers near Washington, D.C. Well, there's a TA Travel Center, New Transit Truck Stop, DAG Petroleum. I wonder what that is. It don't look like it has showers in it. It looks like a gas station. That does not look like it has showers in it. TA, I know TAs, I've been to TA Travel Centers before to get gas. It's in Jessup, Maryland. The other one's in Millersville. We'll see. We'll get her done. And this shirt has a small pocket and it keeps turning my phone on. And I don't want it to. Mel, you from around Dickinson? I was looking for a place that had showers, so I don't have to travel real far just to take a shower. In Stanley, I almost took a job in Stanley for the what was that unit called? They did a lot of what was it called? They did a lot of breakfast and lunch and dinner, and they had units you could sleep in for the oil business. And they were hiring, and I had an interview, and they never got back with me. So no, I didn't see what you said, Carol. Let me go back. I don't need a shower right now. I just took one like a day ago. And I just want to see what our options are. Are you from North Dakota? Are you living in North Dakota there, Mel? Well, you know, it gives you a chance to get away from the mess, and you can see something different instead of hanging out in this smelly place, slime hole. I really don't like being here. I don't like the atmosphere. Oh, okay. last night when we were having a roll call of what state we were from and everything, and I was the only one from North Dakota, I was gonna tell Santa, well, we can't bring many people here. The state will be empty of people. So we only have like 135,000 people that live in North Dakota. Do I miss home? I like where I live, but I'm having fun here. Got to meet a lot of folks from around the country, and met a lot of people on the chat here. You know, we got a big family now. Yeah, you could there, Mel. Mostly all the people I know, they're all related somehow. Yeah, I've been to Beulah and Hazen. Bismarck I've only been once. It's one of those towns that it's too big, I don't like to be around it, and some of the people that live there are, you know, almost like the people here in Washington, D.C. Yeah, I'm creeping there, Sean. We're getting there. That's pretty good, I think, for 19 days too. When I, you know, only started streaming 19 days ago. Do I like to fish? Not really. I'm more of a beef kind of person eating. I have a lot of friends around Dickinson and New England there that are farmers or ranchers. I get a lot of their beef and a lot of vegetables and stuff, garden stuff from them, and they sell it to me cheap, and it's more delicious than buying at the store. And when I call and tell them I'm gonna come and get blah 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 blah, next thing you know I got supper there, and they're all, you gotta stay for supper, you drove here, you know, so you know, I love living there. Oh yeah, the Garrison Dam. There's a lot of dams there on like the Cannonball River and the Heart River. Like in Dickinson, I live probably, I wouldn't even say it's a quarter mile from the Heart River. They got a nice little fishing deck there, and a place where you can put your kayaks and, you know, get in them and go on the Heart River. And there's JC Parks and Eagles Park, and you know, it's a good location where I live. Yeah, there's a lot of good deer hunting. Sometimes you don't even need a shotgun. They seem to attract to your vehicle. Pheasants are the same way. I guess you're not really a North Dakotan until you hit a pheasant. When I lived in New England, I had to travel like 26 miles one way to Dickinson where I worked, and during pheasant season, I ain't lying, one day I hit like 5 pheasants. So I just pulled over and picked them up, put them into my vehicle, and then when I got to the place I was living in New England, Most of them I could just cut in half because they weren't bruised, and had pheasant all the time. But I'd go out on the people's farms and shoot pheasants, and that's pretty big there, pheasant season. Yeah, there's, those deers, I don't know, I guess once your headlights hit them, boom, it's kind of like, I haven't hit one, but I came, I don't know, 100 times I've almost hit deer. Especially when you come around a bend and it seemed to be standing right there. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of farmer friends and ranch friends. I go during calving to go out and help them because usually they come and then we have a big freeze winter storm. It never fails. So you have to go out and round them up and chase their mothers into a pen so they can keep warm. And then especially during harvest, drive either the harvester or one of the trucks that they load grain into, and gotta help the farmers. That doesn't surprise me. Maybe those were where those rescue and ambulances were going. No, well, they had a big group. They had the drums and flags, and they were marching towards the Capitol. So I think they were gonna hand out pamphlets and constitutions. Oh, I hear the drums. They must be back. Yep, they're back. I see Golden Chariot. He's drumming, so they must have came back.
You need something? No, you good? Okay, I'll be right back.
The humidity's terrible after that storm. There's another storm on its way, but it won't be as severe as no, they didn't have a streamer with them. There's another storm coming, but not a big one. They'll probably just put some rain on the ground and go real fast. I was helping the two ladies straighten out the U-Haul. That's why I didn't go with them. And then I was sweating. I sat down, and next thing you know, it was like an hour and a half later. And I was still sweating. I used to watch this. Speaking of, the Pinhead made a little stupid reply, but I used to watch this show. These rednecks down, I think it was in Georgia, they'd go around and pick up roadkill and go home and prepare these fantastic dinners with it. Showed you how to cut the bruised meat away and but you know the mind-melted people that are on here saying, "Oh my goodness, hey, blah blah blah." At least they didn't let the food go to waste. If you hit a deer in North Dakota and you kill it, you can claim it. So the deer don't go to waste. And I used to pick up the pheasants. You know, you hit a pheasant, and a lot of times you just wound it, and you know, it's got suffering, so you know, end its life and take it home and check it out. I learned how, on that show, I learned how to check for the bruised part. You don't want to eat that. You just cut that off, and it's good. I know it sounds kind of redneckish, but well, that's what I'm saying. You know, I don't just go down the road and look for roadkill, but those guys did. They would make all these big fancy meals out of them, and I think the restaurant was called Roadkill Restaurant.
Did you get a flyer for the 1776 restoration movement?
There's old Kentucky over there handing out people right next to us. Yeah. I think a lot of people will learn how to use slingshots and stuff like that. When I first came here, I got a job flagging for Border States road construction, and I started in May and flagged from May all the way to the end of November, and there were so many pheasants around. I went to the Tractor Supply, and I seen this one of those rocket slingshots, and I go, So I shot a lot of pheasants up there with my rocket slingshot, and there was a buffalo ranch around there, and then I've read a lot about how you know, the Indians and the early settlers, they used the buffalo poop for fuel and cooking, and I learned some techniques when I was in the military, how to dig a small trench and build your roaster on it, and then the fire, you can't really see it, but it's hot enough to cook your meat. And so I hopped over the fence and had one of those big garbage bags and picked up about 6 of those big poopies, and I was climbing back over the fence, and here comes this guy. He's galloping up there on his horse, and kind of looked at me. He goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "Well, I shot a couple pheasants, and I read about, you know, how he was an Indian, and I said, you know, I read about how the Indians and the early settlers used it to cook their meat," and he kind of smiled. He goes, "Yeah, you'll taste the difference." And he goes, "Why don't you come by tomorrow, and I'll give you a bag of herbs that my mom, she goes out and, you know, picks herbs, and it'll even make it taste better." So I said, "Well, okay." Came back the next day, gave me one of those, like a gallon Ziploc bag of all these herbs, and he told me that before you cook the pheasant, water it down, and then kind of pat those herbs on it, and they'll stick, and then you start cooking it, and you know, the fat and everything mixes in with the herbs. And he was right, boy, that was delicious. Pretty soon I was like cooking 2 or 3 a day and giving them out to the truck drivers that I was stopping for the road construction. And next thing I know, they were bringing me coffee, burritos, all kinds of stuff. I've never had a turtle. My One of my great uncles had a big pond, and he used to trap them and make turtle soup. Yeah, I'm mostly a what do you call it, beef person. But I've had buffalo too. The only thing about buffalo, it's really expensive. It must be really expensive now. I haven't bought it in a while, but when you buy the buffalo, it's if you buy it in a store, it's not a very big piece. I'd like to have like a big rump and put it in a slow cooker and potatoes and stuff like that, carrots and onions, and see how that tastes. Here we are talking about food again. All right, Mel, we'll see you in a little bit. I'm not a big pork eater. Down in Texas, they you can hunt all year round for those wild boars and stuff like that all year round. And I like chicken. I like chicken a lot. Hey, you have to watch those wild pigs down there in Texas, boy. They'll attack you in a heartbeat. Got your rifle and make sure you got a 357 or a 44 with you, so you can. If you just hit them and they come charging at you, you empty up. I don't know what I'm doing right today. My phone is still charged to 100%. Usually by now it's down to about 60 something, unless I go charge it again. Maybe it's the cord. I have to put a black mark on it so I can remember to use it more. I don't know where the rest of the group is. A bigger group than that left with Golden Chariot. They need to, you know, I guess that white car is not part of our group. If he moved forward, Patriot Q could get in there. Oh, he's gonna try. And I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, he might do it. He's a better left-handed parallel parker than I am. We're not real far back. Oh, dang it. I just had it on wide angle so I could see the cars and stuff. He's got his dogs, they got their heads sticking out. I'm just following the shade, even though it's cloudy. The sun is still, what do you call it? The radiating through the clouds. It's kind of blurry here. Now, I text them a lot. I'm not a big phone kind of person. And I usually call them on their birthdays and Christmas, but I'll send them a text here and there. And plus when I'm streaming, I have to sit a little bit farther away. I'm not up on the date on music and stuff like that. Oreo and Joe seem to not mind it, but I don't know the rules. Guess I'll go over there and say hi to them. Plus, I need some water. Hey, if I sit this over here, you watch it for a few minutes?
Yeah, it won't go nowhere.
I'm gonna go say hi to Patriot Q.
He just brought us mice. I was sticking my tongue out. I didn't even turn the camera. He said that his wife was with him this time.
I know, he said he wanted everybody to meet her, but
Yeah.
oh, he's got a doggy. Two kids too? Two dog kids? Oh, got it.
That one already marked the bench. Two of them.
I don't even know where you get food delivered here. I heard Taco Joe talking about it. DoorDash or I never use any of that service. There's so much money. My neighbors use it. But he said, you know what? He tries to eat cheap, so he can't eat like this when he's with his wife.
Yeah, right?
I think he eats McDonald's every day. He pays so much money for a McDonald's meal.
Oh my gosh.
Because of DoorDash or what's the other service? There's another service that delivers food.
Uber?
Maybe. I guess it's Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
I think. Crazy.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Yeah, they're wanting to barcode everybody so they can keep track of what you're spending your money on.
walk up to a site, determine a pickup time and drop off date, do it all by computer, maps on your phone. Then you would do away with all automobiles, as far as sales, mechanics, fuel stations, insurance companies.
What happens whenever I want to go from Kentucky to D.C.? I ain't hopping on no damn plane.
But eventually, it's not going to happen. I don't think it's anytime soon. But those stupid QR codes, I refuse to use it. I remember I went to a conference and the menu, right? I go into a place with these two ladies, and they have a QR code to pull up the menu on your phone. I said, "Don't you have a regular paper menu?"
Right.
And they did, but you know.
Yeah, I don't want to look on my phone at your menu. I want to see the menu.
Self-driving cars, do away with all your UPS, all your FedEx, all your drivers, use robots to deliver to the houses.
Yeah, we ain't gonna last that long.
You didn't jump in there and talk to people?
Oh no, we've just been chit-chatting. I'm sure they've been over, yeah. Eavesdropping.
Should have jumped in there and say hi.
Hello, fellow Patriots.
Yeah, say they're waving at. Whoops, they say hello. They're waving at you.
Here, right here. Choose freedom.
Yeah, choose freedom. That's Patriot Q and his wife. That's the first time I met her. They've been a great help on my little YouTube channel. They brought their puppies with them. The presidential yacht. That's funny. I got to meet Ms. Q. They both are moderators on here, and they dropped in to say hello. They dropped off a big tent over there at Bunker Hill. I don't know where the rest of the clan is, because Golden Chariot and that other guy that was beating on the drums, they're back. I don't know where the rest of the group is. Oh well. Oh, seems like it's a humdrum time right now. We need the Rocky Horror Picture Show people to show up, or Laughing Lola. Get the excitement start pumping again. What was another group? Let's see, those three. Oh, the Whistle Lady. It's just a boring day when you don't have any entertainment. Oh, here we go again, another siren. That must be a huge fire station, because they all seem to come from that